one of the things I've always wanted to be able to do was to be able to explain to people about the areas and the neighborhoods that I've served as a real estate agent in this community for over 18 years. Today, I'm at the Broad Street Italian Cuisine and Pizzeria, which has gone through an amazing regentrification, and now it's become somewhat of a staple in the heart of the borough of Souderton. And you know, over the years, I've watched this town evolve and change and grow. I grew up here, I went to high school here. I won't tell you what year I graduated, but I've really loved this community and served this community in many different ways. My mom was in the business since the 80s, and so it's kind of got a special place to me. And I'll never forget a story that a client told me. He had moved here from Wisconsin, and he said, you know, Chris, Souderton is like the town that time forgot. And I said, wow, that's amazing. That was his perspective, and he didn't grow up here. So it gave me a new appreciation and a new perspective for a town that I kind of took for granted and grew up in. Now, where I'm standing today is become an icon, and it's an amazing, really cool restaurant, bar, great vibe. It's so much more than a pizzeria. We're in an area right now that's got garage doors that open and a fireplace for the winter, and it's connected to the Broad Street Theater, which for years had been an eyesore, even though I grew up going to that theater as a kid in the 80s. And I've watched it grow and become this amazing place. And so, in fact, I had a big event there this past March where I had client events at the theater, and we used Broad Street for the menu. One of the things, though, that I've always wanted to be able to do is to be able to take you, my clients and my audience, to different areas around Pennsylvania in the Philadelphia suburbs to be able to share with you some of the businesses, the insights, and the vibes of these main streets in America in the Philadelphia area. What I'd like for you to do too is to be able to meet with some of the owners, and we're going to take a little bit of a look around the restaurant, but I'd like you to meet with Annette and Dave Sohanger and hear their own story about the struggles of this restaurant opening during the pandemic and how they were before and what it's become. It's pretty cool story, and I'm sure you'll appreciate it. So here we are in the Souderton borough at an exciting, fairly new, year-and-a-half old Broad Street Italian Cuisine and Pizzeria. And as a lifelong resident of the Souderton borough and a graduate of Souderton High School, and now a real estate agent in the business of helping people buy and sell in a greater Philadelphia area, I've watched this family-run business grow into this really amazing kind of an icon in the borough of Souderton. And so I'm here today with Annette and Dave Sohanger, and we're in the new restaurant area here in one of the kind of private party rooms. And I just would love to hear from you guys. Annette, let's start with you, like the family history of how you guys got into this business.
Well, it's been like for the last 35 years we've been in the business. Wow. We've had multiple ones, and then we decided to, Broad Street came about 2009.
Okay.
And then we were there for a while. It's a small pizza place. Yep. And then we bought the building, and we decided to turn a pizza shop into a restaurant.
Awesome, yeah, and it's amazing because, and in 2009, I was in real estate at that point, and that was a difficult time in America in general because we were in a down economy. And you know, you guys survived through, which is amazing, you know, because it was a difficult time. And so now I would like to hear about this project because you also, I remember watching this happen as the pandemic was hitting. You guys are starting this project. So tell us a little bit about the project, Dave, specifically with this amazing restaurant.
So yeah, we basically, like you said, in 2009 we started the project we started Broad Street, and then when we came here, that was a challenge, like you said, when we started, because there was a lot of pizza shops in the area. We were all pretty much, you know, battling each other. There's like about 10 of us. So this property was pretty much empty since when I graduated high school, back in 2007, I want to say, and they were doing some renovations here. Over 11 years ago, I guess, you know, it kind of just sat here.
You're right, it was like an eyesore. And the theater and everything.
The theater was, you know, it was just a big mess. So Kyle Huff had approached us that he had an idea here. So we kind of decided, okay, where's this building at? We got in touch with the borough, and we decided, you know, he would buy the theater with Charlie Crown, and then we took over this property here. So we pretty much got it. It was a big hole. You know, there's 4 walls. There were some things built, and you know, you could stand in the basement and look all the way up to the roof was wide open. So you're going 4 floors of looking in the sky, water coming inside. So it was a huge renovation project. My family and I, we just kind of took over and figured out exactly where to begin, where to start, talk to different people.
Yeah.
We had an architect, Andrew Randazzo.
Okay.
We had our designer was out of Center City. His name's Raymond Haldeman. So that's pretty much where we got this city vibe from.
It's a really cool urban vibe. Like we're standing in this really nice party room, and you've got like the stained concrete floors. You have a real gray, industrial, cool lighting. I mean, and it's just, and I love the part. One of my favorite parts about coming here is when it's nice. You can open up that garage door, and you have like outdoor seating. And then in the winter, you've got the fireplace right there. And then you have quiet booths in the back. You know, you've got the nice bar, which is awesome. It's so much more than a pizza place, and that's what I want to kind of get across to people, that it's not, it's a very nice restaurant with its fully stocked bar, got a great kitchen and a great menu. I mean, strombolis are amazing. I love the pizzas. My wife loves the salmon and the salad. I mean, all this amazing stuff. And so it's just exciting to see you guys be successful, and I want to see this be a long-term icon in our town, because I've got kids that are growing up in the town too. So what are some of the things that you would say to folks that maybe haven't experienced your restaurant? Like, what are some of the highlights of the things that you would say, like on the menu, or certain things that are making you unique?
So yeah, I mean, like, we wanted patio seating, we didn't have it, so like that garage door concept was, you know, just a way to say, hey, we're 3 feet above ground outside on the sidewalk.
You're right.
Why not throw some garage doors up so in the nice weather we can open it?
I love it.
People feel like that fresh air, you know, you're right there next to the movie theater entrance with the combined lobbies.
Love that, yeah.
So it's a unique thing just to be in town and have the concept of a movie plus a full bar and restaurant that serves, I mean, anywhere from, you know, a wrap or some fried food all the way up to a salmon or a specialty steak dinner or something of that nature. Full bar. We do a lot of specialty cocktails. We try to support local as far as our basics go. We always have something fresh. We do seasonal stuff as well at the bar. And then our dinner entrees, we change them up every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks we're trying to come up with something, again, that's fresh, light, airy, that's not on the menu, to give people the experience to say, hey, they're not just a pizza shop or, you know, just selling cheesesteaks, even though that's our specialty. We've been doing it for, you know, that's how we got
staples. Let's come back and try something different.
Try one of our entrees.
Right.
If you have a party going on, call us. We can do off premises, or we can do in-house, where I have this room we're standing in.
Yeah, what's the capacity? Like if I wanted to have a party in here, like a birthday party, what's your capacity for parties?
Particular room, it's about 40 people, I'd like to say.
Okay.
We've done plenty of bridal showers, baby showers, engagements, any of those things, business meetings.
Yeah.
If you need more private, more space, down below, we call it our lower level. We have a full bar, and then we seat 60 people down there as well.
Wow.
And it's kind of a little bit more industrial, but same theme and concept travels downstairs.
I love it.
So it's just an elevator trip right outside the theater, right downstairs.
Very cool. We got to check that out later. Yeah, that's awesome. And I love the fact that you collaborated with, I mean, Huff Properties, and Kyle's, what he's been doing is awesome. And the theater, where it's kind of this open concept. So if you're at the movies or you're going to go to a movie, you can, you know, the dinner and the movie is right there. They've got the Free Will Brewery, which is like a little local brew, you know, which is kind of nice. It gives you different options. Yeah, it's really been awesome.
And then they do, like, sometimes they'll just have events in their own lobby that people rent out. We'll just cater off of that, you know, or vice versa. So the movie thing is definitely get your reservations in. Give yourself some time to get dinner and the movie, or hey, grab a drink, go see the movie. When you're done, come back and have dinner on, you know. So that's the kind of thing we try to stress. But I mean, it's worked out well. Like you said, opening this and that, and during the pandemic, everyone was sitting at a table saying, "What are we doing? You know, everything's closing down. Movie theaters are shutting down. Is this a good idea?"
Yeah.
But everybody's knees deep, halfway in already. So you kind of say, "All right, well, let's finish the project out. Let's go." And you know.
It's been a blessing since we've opened.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And business has grown, right?
Yes.
I mean, you've seen the increase. Sometimes you think all these people are not from Souderton, Telford. You know, your line, we seat 200 upstairs. We're full on Fridays and Saturdays.
We have upstairs as well.
We do not. So the building, it has 2 other levels. They're to be developed in future time. Not sure exactly whether it's going to be part of this or future rental spaces. But currently, this floor seats 200 and my lower level seats 60.
Got it. Okay.
So total I seat 260, capacity. But yeah, I mean, it's been a good journey. It's been a lot to learn, and you know, we've had a good. We've been blessed here. So
yeah, that's great. And I know that, you know, everyone who I brought here or friends that have come here have really had a great experience. It's been awesome. I'm excited to see you guys be successful in years to come. So thanks so much. It was great meeting you. Yep, great to meet you. Thanks, man. Yep, take care. Yep. So the coolest thing is that they designed this restaurant and theater to be an open concept. So not only can you grab some dinner right before you go to the movies, you can also have a free will brewery, which is a local Percy brewery. You can grab a beer, go to the theater. You've got all the concessions right here. And the coolest thing about this theater is they've got 3 different distinct rooms. They've got 2 large theaters that are over 100, 150 people, and then a smaller theater like 40 to 50. And the most exciting thing is this week is the 100th anniversary of this building and this theater. I grew up watching this place, you know, kind of crumble in the late 90s, early 2000s, and now it's been completely redone. So I'd love to bring in Tina, who's the assistant manager here, and she can give us a little bit more about the details. So Tina, thanks so much. Great to see you.
Great to see you as well.
So I wanted to just hear a little bit about what's going on here and what's some of the fun things that people can plug into, even beyond movies.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We loved that we are community minded. We're right in the heart of Souderton. We definitely enjoy doing trivia nights. We do those on the third Thursday of every month. Great. It is free. It's in the lobby. Starts from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Awesome. We have a wonderful woman that creates awesome questions, and everyone is able to play.
Have a beer, some popcorn,
yes,
some food.
It's free.
Yep.
On the second Saturday of every month, we do a Cinebrunch, where we partner with Broad Street Grind up the street, and we offer a hot breakfast sandwich, breakfast potatoes, fruit, juice, and coffee. So everyone just enjoys the lobby here, has a great time, and then we go in and we watch a classic movie. We've done Singing in the Rain. We've done Breakfast at Tiffany's. We've got a lot planned for the fall and winter, so stay tuned.
Exciting.
Yeah,
also,
we enjoy that.
The cool thing is that you guys really get some of the first-rate movies.
Yes, we do.
And then you keep them as long as you can or whatever. And then you've got some fun older stuff. I know my wife and I came here to see an old, I think we saw Mamma Mia or something like that. You were doing some fun stuff.
Definitely.
And another thing that I have enjoyed here is that this is such a great space to host events and things like that. And you guys were great with me because I did a client appreciation and we had a movie theater. We had all these fun things. We had the Broad Street bring over some food.
Wonderful.
So there's just a lot of great things that you guys are doing, and I'm appreciative of you guys being in this community. And talk about the 100-year celebration. What's happening next week?
Next Saturday, the 30th of July, we are going to be celebrating our 100th anniversary here with a big Roaring 20s, swing music, hors d'oeuvres, costumes. We encourage all of our guests to come in costume.
So cool.
It is free. We just ask you RSVP when you go to broadtheater.com, but this is free for the community. We just want to thank them for supporting us so well into the current owners and the past owners, that this has been a vital part of Souderton for 100 years. So we just want to celebrate, and we're so excited. So we would love the community to come out and celebrate with us.
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited. I'm glad I got to talk to you and learn a little bit more. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks
so much. Great meeting you. Yep.
You as well.
Take care. So Tina just showed me, they actually just got these. They salvaged these from the old theater from probably 100 years ago, and you would not believe how uncomfortable these theater seats are. It's like, you know, our kids don't even know. We got stadium seating with like reclining chairs, and this is like a schoolroom chair. It's like so uncomfortable, but they're mounted to the floor in the hallway here, and they're gonna be getting some old memorabilia on the walls, and apparently there's a tri-fold flyer that went out to all the residents of Souderton Borough. For 1 penny, you could come to the movies and it would have the program of what was playing in Souderton that week. It was so funny. Before the internet, it was so funny because old school, pretty uncomfortable.